Prince Louis had a pressing question for the Queen yesterday as they stood on the Buckingham Palace balcony during her Platinum Jubilee celebrations, a lip reader has revealed. The 4-year-old stole the show as he pulled a series of playful faces and looked hugely excited during an RAF flypast that ended with a spectacular display by the Red Arrows. At one point Louis could be seen exchanging a few words with his great-grandmother as they awaited the planes and helicopters to fly overhead. And a lip reader has told the Mirror what the pair appeared to be talking about, and it seems Louis was eager to know one thing. According to Jeremy Freeman, an expert in lip reading, Louis asked, "Are the Red Arrows coming?" To which the Queen very dryly replied, "I hope so." When the Red Arrows did show up and painted the sky red, white and blue, Louis' excitement seemed to peak after Mr. Freeman says the youngster exclaimed, "Yes, yes, yes." He also added that the Queen then said, "There it is," before Louis added, "Oh, Red Arrows, whoa." Meanwhile, Mr. Freeman also picked up on another exchange when young Louis was seen covering his ears as planes roared over Buckingham Palace in the shape of the number 70, the number of years in the Queen's reign. He says that on seeing this, the Queen said, "Oh, fun," with Kate saying amazing and Charlotte adding wow. As Louis covered his ears, Mr. Freeman says he said, "Whoa, that was loud," while a proud Kate said to Prince William, "Look at him," about their young son. The lip reader's revelations come as another expert said Louis' adorable appearance at Trooping the Colour during the RAF flypast brought out a childlike excitement in the Queen. According to body language expert Judy James, Louis' cute and spontaneous behavior had clearly rubbed off on the 96-year-old monarch, who was seen smiling throughout the spectacular flypast. Judy told the Mirror, "William and Kate emerged wearing their serious facial expressions, with William directing their children into position before standing apart from Kate to ensure a good spread of parental guidance." As the flypast evolved though, we were treated to the strength of the bonds between the Queen and little Louis. His body language was the most spontaneous and at one point he even moved in front of the Queen. Leaning over the balcony, looking a lot like Prince Charles did at his mother's coronation, his body language signals veered between an impatient slapping of his hands on the balcony to some face rubbing and head holding that suggested he couldn't wait to see the planes. The Queen looked over at him with an indulgent facial expression though, chatting to her great-grandson as well as Kate. By the time the Lancaster flew over, it looked as though Louis's excitement had brought out some childlike excitement in the Queen, too. She clearly loved the roar of the engines, and as Louis literally jumped up and down at the sight of the Red Arrows, the Queen smiled and chatted as though sharing the moment.